Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for joining us for this very, very special little project that we've got running. Star Wars Episode 10 as written by artificial intelligence. We've got a lot to get through today. So before we start, I'm going to just do a little bit of housekeeping and let everyone that's here watching know exactly how the stream is going to run, because we've got guests coming out of our ears and a lot of things to bring up on screen and a bit of fun to be had. So let's get through the housekeeping, and then I'll start introducing everyone, and then we'll just get the show on the road, and we'll start reading this thing. First off, one thing I want to point out is that we're not going to be bringing up comments or anything like that during the reading. So we're going to take some breaks here and there, usually after scenes. If something big has happened, if we're laughing too hard, whatever it may be, we might take a little break, and then we'll go through the comments at that point and bring in any of the fun ones. So chat amongst yourselves, react. Same deal goes with super chats. Any super chats we get, greatly appreciated, but we'll bring them up during the breaks. If you want to tweet about what you're watching or hearing, look at the ticker on the bottom of the screen there, and use the hashtag AI episode X. And thanks very much as well to our patrons. So as of about 2 hours ago, you got your copies of the screenplay so that you can read along. And if anyone wants the screenplay, head over to our Patreon and you can grab it there. And while you're here as well, please hit the like button just to help the stream get boosted up in the YouTube algorithm. And that's pretty much all of the housekeeping. So I'm going to start bringing some people in and introducing their roles if anyone hasn't already seen them. So we'll just go one at a time here. I'm going to start, let's go alphabetically. So first up, we've got Alyce from Force Toast, and Alyce is playing R2-D2, a new character, a Jedi character named Jessica, which we don't know much about. And I think one or two other mystery characters as well. Would that be fair to say?
We've got some surprises. I'm ready for them.
Yeah. I'm very keen. I'm also keen to see the Jessica outfit. Next one. Let's bring in the big gun. Alex Damon.
The big gun.
Hello, Alex. The big gun. Big guns. I've seen workout photos. And Alex is playing none other than KYLO REN.
I didn't quite get wide enough, but I tried.
No one can get wide enough. We can all try, but no one can do it. And you're also playing a new character. Now, that character's name is NICHOLAS FRIDOLF or Frydolf. How have you been pronouncing it?
Fridolf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Right. I've got a full backstory for him in my head.
Let's bring out the second Damon. Let's do it. Molly. Hey, Molly.
Hi.
Welcome. Now, you're playing Rey Skywalker.
Yes.
Controversial question. Rey Skywalker or Rey Nobody?
I mean, I'm enjoying Rey Skywalker, but I'm a hardcore Rey Nobody OG fan. So
yeah, me too. Can't blame me for the script with that. That's all AI. The AI just went, you know what? It's Rey Skywalker. So we got trust the computers. We can't argue with computers. Next up, I'm going to bring in the Golden Man himself, Charlie Ashby, playing C-3PO, human cyborg relations.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
And you've got a couple of mystery characters as well, I believe, that are going to be popping up throughout the script.
Maybe.
Are you excited to play the mystery characters, or are you dreading
them? No. Of course I am. Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Let's bring in someone who might be dreading their role. I think we know who this is going to be. Claire.
I was just sitting here waiting for it to be me.
So Claire, tell everyone who you're playing. Not the mystery characters.
No, I do have some mystery characters up my sleeve, which I'm excited about, but I am CHEWBACCA. I've clearly been typecast, and, you know, I'm just here to roll with it, guys.
Oh, God. I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Oh, I can.
Chris, how you feeling? Playing Finn.
Doing good. I'm playing Finn because it's the right thing to do.
Yes.
And you're also playing. Who else are you playing? Now you're playing another new character. How do you say the new character's name?
Ord Trakar.
Yep. That was an interesting one from the AI.
Ord Tracker.
Ord Tracker. Ord Tracker.
Ord Tracer.
I'm going to go with
Trakar. Go with Trakar.
I'm going to bring in your fellow Broaxiumer. Wait, where did he go? There he is. He's at the top of my screen. Daniel.
I'm so nervous. I forgot what we were doing.
Well, I'll catch you up. So you're playing the most consequential character in Star Wars, Dio.
Okay. Oh my God.
You're also playing a very, should we say, it's a mystery character, but we're going to give it the name of the Padawan.
Yes, I'm excited for this one.
You're excited for it?
Oh yeah,
I'm excited to hear your take on it.
And, you better not be.
Now, let's bring in Laura. So, Laura from Nerds of Color.
Hey, guys, this is not alcohol. This is not alcohol. That was not alcohol.
Definitely not.
We're saving what you love.
Laura, you're in costume, I believe.
Yes, I am.
Who are you playing?
I am playing Jar Jar Binkskin. No, I'm Rose TICO because she's cool. And yeah, it's and then I'm playing also. Am I allowed to say who I'm playing? Because I know you announced it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. If we've announced it, you can say it.
Mav and Phasma.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be like, oh, the British accent. Great. And she's a giant. That's great.
Can't wait to hear it. All right. Oh, and I should say, Rose has a bigger role in episode 10 than in episode 9.
Good.
The AI definitely respected Rose.
Yay.
And
as they should.
second last, but not second least, I've got Nikki, also from Imperial Senate. Hey, Nikki. How you doing?
How's it going?
Say that again.
I said, how's it going?
Oh, it almost sounded Australian. Almost.
Almost.
How's it going?
How's it going, mate?
Oh,
better or worse or awful? I should stop.
Save your accents because you've got Poe Dameron.
Best freaking pilot in the galaxy. Yes. What a fan, I see you.
Now that's a little bit of that's a bit of a topic of contention according to the script. I'm not sure how far into it you've read.
Oh no.
Yeah. And you're also playing a new character, and like any good comedian, it's going to have just basically your first name so that you can remember the role, and that's Nick Cormier.
The ever exciting Nick Cormier.
Yeah. I was really impressed that the AI wanted 2 people named Nick. We've got NICHOLAS FRIDOLF and Nick Cormier, and I'm not convinced that it didn't intend it to be the same person. I'm really not. Now, let's have one last person to bring in, and I will duck out, and then we'll get this show on the road. That is Sean, and he's playing the...
Oh.
The narrator. Thank you, Matt. Seamless. So I, in high school and primary school and junior school, I was always the narrator in the school plays. So I've got my props ready to go. And I think we're ready to go, Matt. Everyone's, let's
we're ready to go.
Thing.
All right. So before we get into the opening crawl, which we're going to do it, Let's read the disclaimer. Now, I want to just stress to everyone that the AI wrote this disclaimer before it wrote anything else. It is completely unedited. This work is completely fictional. No one was hurt in the writing of this fan fiction. No one is being severely spanked over this fan fiction. It's just a little imagination exercise.
If that hasn't set the tone for the next few hours, nothing else will.
I was promised a good spanking, so I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest.
Hey, stick around, because after this we can have a chat, we can have a little bit of an auditory spank, and we'll announce what the next AI that didn't come out right. We'll announce what the next AI project is going to be. So stick around to the end, because after episode 10, we've got something very cool that we've been working on.
Very
We'll announce
cool.
it. All right. Are we ready? Everyone, thumbs up.
Ready?
Yeah. All right, let's do it. And open and crawl.
Exterior, space, night. We pan down from an endless field of stars until a jungle planet comes into view. Interior, Jedi Academy. Droids C-3PO, R2-D2, and Dio are in the library, sorting and scanning piles of dusty old books.
We must tell Master Ray Skywalker.
Beep boop.
I won't hear any of it. Master Luke believed in superstitious prophecies, and you never called him names.
Beep bop.
Theo, stay here.
Okay, I will stay.
Dio goes to sleep in a cupboard under the stairs. 3PO and R2-D2 make their way into the Great Hall, where they find Rey and Chewbacca busily preparing for a party.
Master Ray Skywalker! Master Ray Skywalker!
How are you, 3PO?
In the spot of bother, Master Ray Skywalker.
Chewbacca cuts 3PO off.
It's okay, Chewie. We'll have the main hall ready in time for the Chancellor Public election and for the new student arrivals. Did you order the finger food?
This really can't wait for finger foods, I'm afraid.
Beep bop beep beep.
I'm sure 3PO is working just fine.
In my translation of the Book of the Sith, I've stumbled across a prophecy that...
3PO is cut off again, this time by the sound of an explosion. The group turn and look out of the stunning archway of the Jedi Academy to see a smoke plume over the distant tree line and a group of new students at the door.
Welcome, students. Chewie, can you and R2 please investigate that explosion?
Chewbacca ruffles his fur.
Squirrel.
Chewbacca and R2 leave to investigate. At the door, 3PO is pushed aside like yesterday's newspapers, as the new students, clad in their robes and face paint, are directed into the main hall by the cadets. In the Great Hall of the Jedi Academy, a large stone table is laid out with sweets and biscuits. A small bowl sits on the table, containing all the medicine needed to cure student ailments, as it would in any hospital. The air is filled with the whispers of children discussing their futures and chatting amongst their fellow students. Cadet Ord Trakar walks among the Padawan learners. A tall Utapawan, he smiles at the learners' nervousness.
I suppose you'll be a Padawan of the first master here, then.
One of the students bursts into tears, and a force sound emanates from them. This student is Nick Cormier, a small Corellian human.
There. It's okay.
I suppose we could do as you said, pick up a phaser.
The new student clambers onto a table, and a rhythmic beat of Vox Solar begins to play.
Oh, you just love playing with explosives.
Indeed.
The Force? You'd be at it all day.
A yawn is heard from atop the pile of luggage in the corner of the hall. The beat of Vox Solar slows. For a moment, the beat drops to a low note before breaking back into the rhythm. The entire room stops to look at the Padawan, who has woken up.
Who gives a...
Nick Cormier force pulls Orchakar's phaser from its holster, but it falls to the ground and breaks, seemingly from within the wood handle itself. The diegetic sound of it striking the floor resonating loudly in the hall. Everyone freezes, and then stops, confused. The headmaster of the Jedi Academy enters. He is an old humanoid with pale skin and bright green eyes.
An already lit lesson!
The Padawan steps out of the back of the creaking table with a phaser, and the now clear-eyed Padawan aims it at another Padawan standing next to him who is opening the food bowl. Each of the students draw their own phasers and take a shot at the Padawan, one from each side.
Don't shoot!
Enough! Your teacher is here, Master 3PO.
The room erupts into laughter as the Padawan finally opens their squinted eyes. The phaser blasts are gone. Rey Skywalker lowers her hand. The crowd catches their breath as 3PO comes in.
But it is rather difficult when the shooting is backwards.
Oh, hello, 3PO.
Droids, have you come here just to complain about nothing again?
Why, yes. And it's Master 3PO. It seems some force-sensitive brute of a boy took a quarrel at me during lightsaber practice. This is unacceptable.
Oh, I see, 3PO. I believe you and I have something important to discuss.
But Master, I've a cola to get rid of first, and a leftover candy to get rid of afterwards, and a project to get started on.
Now you seem to be writing a letter to your mom in your head. Is that true?
Yes, but...
What?
Where'd you get the idea? You're not really a Padawan.
3PO giggles nervously, looks around, grabs the scruff of the student's collar, and mounts him.
You mean I'm not a real droid master?
The room erupts into laughter as 3PO clambers awkwardly off the Padawan's shoulders.
You are. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Thank you, Padawan Anakin.
The Padawan is named Padawan Anakin.
How dare you?
Greetings. It is my privilege to meet you, Master.
I am not your master. I didn't train you. The person that did is long gone.
I'm an actor, yes, in a galaxy far away.
Think for yourself. I'm watching you.
You're off key, and you're just...
The Padawan suddenly pushes Orchakar to the floor. The entire class is stunned by this, as if to say, okay, he's serious. However, every time they try to say anything, he attacks again with various body parts. The Padawan then turns around, hugs Nick in front of the entire class, and laughs. Then 3PO, who is trying to eat a gingerbread man, does a tiny bit of an udder noise and jumps to his feet.
A toaster? There's toasters in this universe?
Ha!
3PO smiles triumphantly.
He's not a...
3PO holds his gingerbread close.
No, I mean, he looks so pretty.
Orchakar stands and dusts off.
I'm fine.
In that case, Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Nick Cormier of the planet Dantooine, and I am 1/10 human and a Lord of the Force. There's little doubt that I am the next 1/10 in line.
Rey Skywalker pats the seat next to her and gestures for Nick Cormier and Padawan Anakin to sit.
Greetings, Padawans. Please let me and 3PO help you with your studies of the Force.
If that will be the indignities, I'll take their belongings to their rooms.
Ortrakar leaves with the luggage.
That is a very interesting way to refer to our history, Lord Cormier. Is there any special reason why the Jedi are now forced to abandon their Jedi secrets, and you are here to worship the Force?
I am not the Force. I am the Emperor.
That is very funny. I feel like I'm sitting next to Darth Vader.
I am here to inform you that your heart's wish has just been granted. For thousands of years, an ancient being called the Emperor has watched over the galaxy. He is a prime example of the good people can do and the evil people can do. I am here to take away the spirit of the Emperor so the Emperor may never return and further ensure your identity will be protected. Do you understand?
Silence for a moment before Nick Cormier stands and yells towards Padawan Anakin.
Really, you don't look that threatening at all.
What? You don't think I'm scared of you? You think you're so tough? That's it. That is for me to know and for you to find out. I am not here to hurt you. If I am here to guide you, then I assume you know your own power. Now, I am going to lay a few burdens. 3PO, the dough is burning.
Master Rey Skywalker, this one will be trouble.
Okay, should take a little break there. Rest and so on.
Oh my goodness.
It just continues in that fashion. Okay, right. Let's keep going.
The dough is burning, guys.
Yeah, the dough is burning. Let's keep moving.
Gingerbread man.
Exterior jungle. Chewbacca and R2 arrive at the site of the explosion to find Finn, Poe Dameron, and Rose Tycho dressing wounds beside their exploded transport vehicle. Chewbacca grunts.
They came out of nowhere.
Well, that is the general consensus, but I think we're all on the same page about it.
What do you think?
This is a heavy blow, my friends, but there's no time to dwell on it. We are in an important battle, and I feel that the stormtroopers had a certain superiority in weaponry and vehicles. But we have the Force, and that's all that matters.
Beep, beep.
Tell Rey what happened. She'll know who did it.
Chewbacca uses his comlink to tell Rey the Chancellor candidates have been killed.
Fantastic.
Interior, dungeon, day. A large group of armed aliens cheer. Their leader is Jar Jar Jedi. His second in command is a human named NICHOLAS FRIDOLF.
Malcolm has apparently been riddled with bullets. Not the usual blaster bolts. That's never happened to him before. This time, the kill shot was a terrible tragedy.
He was on the roof just before the explosion. If it wasn't for him.
Nick Cormier walks up.
And it only proves that their gear is far from up to date. Our team was almost cut down, but we prevailed. The pride and glory of the Yuzhan Vong is within our reach.
Oh, no.
It is true!
NICHOLAS FRIDOLF looks to the floor with a sense of worry. Oh, it's me again, sorry. Exterior, dungeon, night. Rey and her team of Finn, Rose, Poe, Chewbacca, and 3PO stealthily advance on Jar Jar Jedi, the Gungan warlord, and his bodyguards in their savage stronghold.
We should be careful. I am trained in unarmed combat, but I still need to study my enemy. If he doesn't charge at you, he is unarmed. Wait for him to draw first, then strike. The quicker you defeat him, the faster you can escape.
NICHOLAS FRIDOLF jumps into the scene.
I believe I can help you with your enemy. You are a part of the Force, my lord. I know that you want to defeat him. I am here to help you as part of my role as Lord of the Guard.
Yes, thank you.
I hope we can both survive long enough to do our parts.
Is that what you call a shot in the dark?
I'm sorry, I just don't understand how this will work.
I am not sure either. We're going to be heading off soon. This battle will take place far away from the rest of the universe. We'll be able to escape the galactic spotlight. This will be our chance to prove ourselves as a species. We're also going to need some kind of ally.
We're going to need all the help we can get.
For that, you will need to trust me. I have had to do a lot of questionable things, but I am a loyal and trustworthy friend.
Ray is taken aback by the statement.
There is nothing you need to trust me on.
But I don't know you.
But you do know me.
No, I don't. I'm confused.
I need your help to get back into the sky.
You're the best pilot I know. You're one of the best pilots I know.
It's true.
But I don't want to be the only one left behind. I'm willing to let you have the fastest ship in the fleet, the Falcon. But I need to make sure I'm not alone. I'm going to need help.
Thank you, my lord.
But your armada is going to the Vong's homeworld and we're not ready yet.
Well, one thing at a time.
A fellow Jedi named Luke Skywalker was on this planet. He's already fought a big battle there. I know you're not from here, but you can help him finish what he started. He needs your help. He's good people.
I can't promise anything, but if I can help him, I'll do it.
But I have to know what you will do.
I will get you there. I will give you my best.
Rey and her squad go into the dungeon to battle the Jar Jar Jedi, the Gungan Warlord. Interior, dungeon, night. Rey and her team face the Gungan Warlord.
So, you came to rescue me!
Yes, I have come to save you.
Why?
Because I'm a Jedi, and I came to help, not to make things float.
You are a Jedi? You can help me? I have never seen a Jedi like you!
You must be mistaken. I am the last Jedi, and I will bring balance to the Force.
Balance is a joke, a trick. You're just going to make things worse.
What do you mean, it's a trick?
I mean you are just going to make things worse.
Rey is appalled by the Gungan.
You can't tell me you're just going to let them go.
What?
You are going to let the Jedi burn. You are going to let the Jedi fall. You're going to let the Jedi destroy themselves.
The Jedi were not the cause of the Galactic Civil War. They were only the messengers. We should only be here to stop the villains. We have a mission. We have to stop the Empire. But it's just going to get worse. The Jedi are just going to make things worse.
That is what villains think.
Rey grabs his hand.
My dear, please.
Magnificent.
Rey suddenly remembers her training from Headmaster Jedi Leia Organa.
There is no time for this. The time for talking is over.
Don't you dare take my hand.
The Force is calling me.
No, I am the Jedi. I have done this my whole life. I have trained and trained and trained. This is not the time.
There is no time.
She takes his hand.
I will take you.
Never!
Rey and the Gungan Warlord head into battle. Rey battles the Gungan Warlord.
I'm going to help you. I am going to help you.
Rey gets blown up.
Oh dear.
How could you let him get so close?
I couldn't help it. The Force wanted me to help.
You cannot control the Force.
I didn't have time to.
You are too late.
The Force is calling me.
Rey gets sucked into a warp storm.
What?
You are too late.
The room is silent for a moment. Everyone glances around the room, waiting for their opponent to begin the fight again. Then, Rey emerges from the warp storm.
I am Rey Skywalker.
NICHOLAS FRIDOLF ignites his lightsaber and stabs Jar Jar Jedi,
Thank
who
God.
falls to the floor of the dungeon. The band of raiders gasp. NICHOLAS FRIDOLF then removes his helmet to reveal he is Vader. Rey faces Vader in a trance-like state.
You're not my father.
You're right.
I am no one's child.
That is too bad.
Rose slaps Rey across the face.
Fight it!
Oh my god.
Rey grabs Vader's face. Her eyes glow red. She throws him down.
I am no one's child.
I see.
Rey starts to channel energy into Vader. Rey punches him.
I am no one's child.
I see.
Rey!
Rey!
Rey fires a beam at Vader, who yells, feeling the impact of the blast.
I am no one's.
Finn tackles Rey away from Vader.
You are Rey Skywalker.
Rey stares at the ceiling, realizing that it is true. Rey then puts her hand towards Vader calmly.
I may be no one's child, but I am Rey Skywalker, Jedi Master.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Vader lunges towards Rey with a huge, powerful swing of his lightsaber. Finn pushes Rey away from Vader. Rey falls.
Is this a victory for you, my girl?
Rey looks up, still holding out her hand.
The prophecy?
You are no one's child. No, no, no. You are not a Skywalker. The prophecy cannot have been misread.
Finn kneels down to Rey.
I am also a Skywalker. And your brother. This is your place.
Finn is ready to kiss her. Rey tries to kiss Finn. Rey struggles to kiss Finn.
I need to get to the sky.
Finn pushes Rey away.
You are not my brother.
I am no one's brother.
Finn then picks up Rey's lightsaber in hand, and aims it at Vader.
Finn! No!
The Force is calling to me.
Vader disappears into the warp storm. Rey looks down, feeling the pain of the sacrifice she has made.
But I am Rey Skywalker, Jedi Master.
Rey turns towards the room door. Her squad looks confused.
Yeah.
Holy moly! What is that beautiful chorus?
Rey has a vision. Her lightsaber is shining as a hologram of her lightsaber. What? Her lightsaber is shining as a hologram of her lightsaber. She looks up to see Vader standing over her. She gets up and turns back to Vader. Rey's mother, Tatiana, steps out of the shadow and faces Vader. KYLO REN emerges from the shadow and faces Vader.
Mother,
I told you to stay away from the girl.
he is Luke's father.
Darth Maul appears, coming out of a meditation circle, walks towards another figure. It is KYLO REN. Maul turns his head to Rey.
I am not the master you seek.
Brilliant.
You have seen the future. This boy will bring ruin to all that you hold dear. The boy will destroy the Jedi Order, and you will be the instrument of his destruction.
KYLO REN closes his eyes as he activates his lightsaber.
Let this end, KYLO REN. You and I.
I don't think I am your target. It's Darth Vader.
Rey walks towards KYLO REN, and her lightsaber shines through the hologram. She grabs the lightsaber and extends it towards KYLO REN. Kylo begins to back up.
You do not stand a chance.
Kylo Ren lunges towards Rey. Darth Maul intercepts. Darth Maul turns his head to Vader.
You cannot prevail, my son. This is not your destiny.
No, it is not.
Kylo Ren raises his hand and taps his chest, speaking out through the Force. Darth Maul and Vader stare in silence. Kylo Ren looks up.
What is happening? Who are you?
Kylo Ren lifts his hand and the Force surrounds the two men.
What?
Kylo Ren begins to lean into Vader to kiss him.
What?
Yeah.
Kylo Ren extends his arm, and Vader crumbles to the ground. Rey grabs her lightsaber and attacks. Kylo Ren barely dodges the blade.
You will not win, my son. I will give you one last chance. Rise, my son.
Kylo Ren stands up, looking at Darth Vader lying wounded on the ground.
Stop him, son. You must.
I've come to destroy your order, Kylo Ren, to stop the final order before it begins.
Kylo Ren turns and looks at Darth Vader dying on the floor.
This is why he must die.
Rey grabs hold of Kylo Ren.
I am your father.
Kylo Ren drops his hand and the lightsaber stops glowing. Kylo Ren slowly backs away from Rey.
Oh, my son, I will see you in another life, apprentice.
Yeah, that's right. Kylo Ren stops and turns around. Darth Vader stands and removes his mask, revealing the face of Anakin Skywalker. Kylo Ren's mask begins to crack.
May the Force be with you.
The Force will guide you, son.
Kylo Ren stares down at Darth Vader. Kylo Ren raises his lightsaber over Darth Vader's head. Rey grabs Kylo Ren's hand to stop him.
To the light, apprentice.
Goodbye.
Rey has disappeared into the warp storm and is nowhere to be seen. Poe Dameron, Finn, Rose Tycho, Chewbacca, 3PO, and R2 are fighting against Jar Jar Jedi's remaining band of thugs. In the chaos, Jar Jar Jedi's body cannot be seen. Poe, Finn, Rose, Chewbacca, and R2 are outnumbered.
We need to get back to the capital.
But what if they bring the fight to us?
At least in the capital, we have the cadets for reinforcement. And the Force-sensitive kids at the Jedi Academy. They can help protect the capital.
Great idea, Chewie. Run.
Beep bop chirp.
Okay. Should we anyone want to take a break? A couple of seconds just to acknowledge the fact that in the last thing a character took off a mask and then took off a mask again.
A mask on top of a mask, yeah.
Also,
Wait, is Finn Rey's brother, or is he not? He says he is, but he isn't. So I'm confused.
Someone's father and someone's no one's child.
The Kylo Ren kiss, trying to kiss Darth Vader, was the best thing I've ever.
What?
I need that artwork, and I'm gonna make it my phone background.
Alex's wait. Alex's what was the best Vader impression ever? What?
Oh yeah, perfect. Absolutely
I
perfect.
was like just looking in a mirror practicing that earlier.
It was beautiful, Alex.
But
that
Chris,
was your moment. That was your Oscar moment.
And, like your Rey yell, like
So
it's like that
good.
boy
That
was
the
here.
best. Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say 10 on 10.
Okay, right. Let's power it. Let's keep going.
Do it.
Interior corridor, night. Their escape through the corridor is cut short when R2 is suddenly knocked off his feet by an unseen force. The characters quickly race through the walkway. In the middle of the stairs, the Force ghost of AHSOKA Tano appears beside the characters. Blocking their path is Captain Phasma.
Where's the Force-sensitive kids?
Perfect.
why do you want them? They're not Jedi. They are not Jedi.
Phasma sends out a hail of plasma bolts. AHSOKA and Poe are saved by C-3PO, who shoots Phasma down with his targeting computer. Phasma is hurtled backwards, and into her escape pod, and into hyperspace.
So now we're under attack by Phasma's forces that were once led by the evil Emperor. If we can get out of here, we can get home to Maz Kanata and protect the capital, but not if she gets taken out first.
Poe, Finn, and R2 are cornered by AHSOKA.
Wait, the escape pod's just going to go back to the Final Order command ship?
No, no, no!
We have to make the best of a bad situation.
Exterior, dungeon, night. Finn and AHSOKA both run towards a parked spaceship. The door opens and they board the ship. It blasts off, chasing Phasma's escape pod. The following shot is a freeze frame on AHSOKA's face. She is scared. She turns back to address the others.
Stay away from Padawan Anakin.
3PO grabs a hold of Rose and CHEWBACCA. R2 grabs Poe. They take off and fly towards the capital.
Are you sure you know how to pilot this thing, 3PO?
I am the greatest star pilot in the galaxy.
You go to Maz Kanata, we'll head to the Jedi Academy.
3PO and R2 go in separate directions. Interior, Jedi Academy, night. Padawan Anakin has fallen asleep under the tables in the Great Hall of the Jedi Academy. He is snoring, but then he is suddenly awoken by 3PO landing in the center of the room with Rose and CHEWBACCA.
Everybody, wake up. We must prepare.
I'm Rose Tico.
Nick Cormier and the headmaster come down the stairs.
I am Nick Cormier, future Jedi Master, and I have been here all night.
What shall we learn?
I am Anakin.
CHEWBACCA looks worried.
And where are the cadets?
Ortrakar has been nowhere to be seen all night.
Ultracar enters the room.
But I've been here all night.
But you were supposed to be with us.
CHEWBACCA walks towards Ortrakar, eyeing him off.
I have tracked all of our escape pods. Have been jettisoned.
Where are the cadets?
But the Jedi Academy is equipped with multiple escape pods.
CHEWBACCA shakes his head.
The escape pods are gone. They have all gone into hyperspace.
All of them?
Well, nearly all of them.
CHEWBACCA nods his head towards a door which leads to a large cavern in the basement.
The escape pods go in there.
CHEWBACCA and Nick Cormier head for the passageway in the basement.
I should help them search the pod cave.
No, wait. They don't know that I am here.
You are the new master.
Yes.
Yeah, walking.
Then I guess we can have your party right now.
Padawan Anakin starts walking towards the door and stops. He is suddenly covered in the red light of a lightsaber. Padawan Anakin dodges the blade.
We will show you no mercy.
Interior, Maz Kanata's home, night. Poe and R2 stand in the doorway waiting for Maz to answer. R2 beeps.
Beep boop bop.
I know, it's been a while.
The door opens to reveal Maz Kanata.
We're here for dinner.
No, we need your help.
Of course you do. You never visit anymore since BB-8 died in the horrible accident.
Poe looks at R2 silently.
Tell me what happened. What was the explosion?
We were escorting the electoral candidates for Chancellor, as well as the new students for the Jedi Academy when we were attacked by mercenaries and Sith. Candidates were all killed, and we lost the students. The Final Order is behind all of it, and we need to stop them. Can you help?
Well, I suppose you better see my secret compartments. There's going to take some time.
Mars shows them to her private quarters.
This looks good.
It does. I created this place specifically for tracking the final order. Now they are here. They will only destroy the Union, but also my ability to communicate with them.
You're still here, though. You've had years to leave.
The Jedi Council requires it. They have strict protocols about the ability to use the Force. You can't not join the Jedi Resistance until you undergo a rigorous training regimen. You are a Jedi ally, and therefore still a protected species. I cannot take that chance.
I'll do everything you ask. They want to kill us, Maz. They want to kill you, too.
They are not going to be able to. There will be the time when the Jedi do what they're supposed to do. They will save the Republic, and they will defend the Jedi Order.
Mars sits at the far side of the room.
What about the Sith?
R2 beeps, and Poe and Mars both glance outside to the TIE fighter that is parked.
Beep beep boop.
What is that?
We have our sources.
Well, thank goodness. They took my hand.
Poe holds up his robotic hand. R2 makes a beeping noise.
Beep.
Flashback during the war. Poe and Rose enter a docking bay through a holographic interface. A stormtrooper attempts to arrest them, but Poe appears and uses his lightsaber to incapacitate them.
I'm sorry, what?
just stick with it. Leia emerges from the shadows and engages the stormtrooper, but he's able to recover and fire at Poe. Poe and Rose run out of the docking bay.
No, don't run. Stay here. I'll cover you.
I'm coming.
Wookiees in the next building enter and take out the stormtroopers that are firing on them.
Thanks.
For what?
Being there.
Luke wouldn't want that.
Then he wasn't the Jedi we knew.
The Wookiees climb onto the roof and engage the stormtroopers in hand-to-hand combat. Poe and Rose arrive at the apartment and join in the fight. The Wookiees fight off the remaining stormtroopers while Poe and Rose head for the exit. They run to the space lift as an explosion rocks the station. R2 chirps in alarm.
Beep boop.
What's wrong?
We're too late. They're gone.
R2 beeps. The door to the lift opens. Rey is inside.
We've got to get out of here.
We have to go now.
You're with the First Order now.
Not anymore. I'm still with the Resistance.
Whoa.
The door closes.
I'm sorry, Rey.
The lift comes to a stop, and Poe looks over to see KYLO REN stepping out. Poe turns around and is immediately caught off guard as KYLO shoots him in the hand. Rey charges in behind KYLO and shoots him, and he falls to the floor. His dark side lightsaber spins beside him.
I'm sorry.
Rey picks up the lightsaber and opens up the door, and the group leaves. They make it out of the apartment complex and down to the street as it collapses.
We're on our own.
We gotta go. We'll find the Falcon and fly off.
Poe, Rey, Chewbacca, Leia, Rose, Finn, and R2-D2 land the Falcon at a quiet farmhouse which appears abandoned. There is a gas can lying on the ground with a burned canister next to it. Finn looks at the bodies on the ground and looks at Poe.
Looks like they had a bad feeling about this.
It was.
They blew up the last safe house.
The flashback ends. Interior, Maz Kanata's private quarters. Night.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Poe shakes back to focus.
Beep beep boop.
Mars reads a printout from her Mars reads a printout from her scanning devices.
I have intercepted a series of communications from multiple locations on Ithor to a Star Destroyer in orbit.
What is it?
The final order never stops ordering. It all makes sense.
Who is in command?
The Emperor. He has survived.
Somehow.
A new emperor?
Yes.
R2 short circuits.
Beep.
R2 gives a warning.
Beep, beep, bop, beep.
R2?
R2 is not responding.
R2?
R2 is not responding.
R2 is dead.
What?
He's been hacked. He used too much of his processor power fighting the Inquisitor protocol. He fried himself.
Why would he have been hacked?
Yeah.
Listen, the Emperor's ship has more firepower than the others. We are definitely in trouble if they know we are coming.
Why did R2 die?
The Emperor must have been listening, but he must not know I have one of his ships.
Tell me what to do.
I'm going to run.
Of course. I'll have to grab R2's brain.
I have to leave. Take the tide to help your friends, but you'll need R2.
Poe carries R2 to the TIE fighter and starts the engine. Interior, Jedi Academy basement, night. The headmaster cackles wickedly and draws 2 red-bladed lightsabers from his sleeves. 3PO jumps on top of Ord-Trakar, and he starts to scratch him with his razor-sharp fingernails. 3PO leaps back as the lightsaber swipes a deadly laser swing at him.
I have waited a long time! A very long time for this story!
A shrouded warrior walks down the stairs and stands facing Padawan Anakin. It is Jar Jar Jedi.
Well, you've got the bigger I see. Have you met my Death Star?
3PO throws a lightsaber at the Jar Jar Jedi.
No!
Jar Jar Jedi slumps back and snarls. He charges at 3PO. 3PO dodges the attack and spins to attack the warrior with a blast of energy. But the warrior just dodges it. He turns around and slashes at 3PO with his saber.
No, 3PO, no!
3PO falls to the ground. Jar Jar Jedi brings his saber down, slicing 3PO in 2.
Oh dear.
The headmaster picks up a lightsaber and slices at 3PO, but misses. The headmaster's lightsaber shatters in his hand.
3PO? No! No, wait. He isn't dead!
Padawan Anakin throws a lightsaber at Jar Jar Jedi and kills him. But he reanimates and starts to attack alongside the headmaster. The headmaster is grabbed by the throat by Anakin. 3PO is on the floor next to him.
I will not allow Master to die!
Jar Jar Jedi grabs the headmaster and drags him towards one of the last escape pods. Inside the pod, they see an unconscious lightsaber wielder curled in the fetal position. They realize they can't use force energy to kick this weakened individual out of the pod. Anakin walks over to the pod and holds the door with the force.
Listen, I know you're trying to be tough, but you have to give up. It's not up to you whether you live or not.
Jar Jar Jedi turns his head to look at Anakin and gasps. Anakin kneels down next to 3PO. He sees his friend's severed head and tears roll down his face. The headmaster slashes at Padawan Anakin with his saber, but Anakin dodges it and lands a roundhouse kick to the headmaster's head.
Bring out our soldiers!
A Sith pirate repels from the ceiling and jumps on top of Anakin. He slashes at him and beats him over the head with his lightsaber. Anakin raises his lightsaber to slice at the pirate and decapitates the pirate. A A bikini-clad Sith pirate girl jumps on the chest of Chewbacca. She goes to stab him in the gut, but he grabs her by the wrist and swings her off of him. Nick Cormier jumps into the fray and slashes at Rose Tico. Rose dodges out of the way, but is caught in a force choke from Jar Jar Jedi. She kicks him in the chest and flips over his head. She slashes at him, but he just leaps up and grabs her by the throat again.
Nick, how could you? You're one of us.
I've been playing both sides.
You cannot play both sides. You love 3PO. Look at 3PO.
I'm conflicted.
Give in to the dark side, Nick Cormier.
I will teach you all the dark side of the Force, and you will learn what it means to have unlimited power.
Yes.
A red-headed human Jedi, Jessica, enters the room and slashes Jar Jar Jedi's hand off. Rose lands on her feet.
Let go, you skeevy degenerate.
Anakin gives the redhead a friendly nudge.
Thanks. My name's Jessica, and I'm a newly commissioned Jedi warrior.
Jessica grabs a lightsaber from her belt and slices at the headmaster, but misses. Anakin runs over and slashes at Ord Drakkar with his lightsaber, slashing his saber to pieces. Anakin passes his lightsaber to Jessica. She takes it and slashes the headmaster again, but he grabs her by the wrist.
You're no Jedi!
Jessica struggles to break free and tries to fend off the headmaster. Anakin rushes over to help, but is pushed out of the way with the Force.
I'm not your Jedi.
I'm not your Jedi either. I don't care what you say. I'm Jessica, and I don't want to become one of your horrible thugs.
Jessica screams and struggles against the headmaster. Jar Jar Jedi gasps for breath as Rose strangles him. Jar Jar Jedi's legs start to give out. Anakin rushes over and stabs Jar Jar Jedi with a vibroblade. Jar Jar Jedi falls to the ground and is still. Rose kneels next to Anakin and pats his head. He smiles.
Thanks for your help, Anakin. Your fighting skills really saved the day.
Anakin gives Rose a small smile as she is hugging herself. The headmaster and Ord Drakkar blast off in the escape pod. Jar Jar Jedi slowly leans up against the wall and coughs.
Don't die on me, man.
Jar Jar Jedi coughs up blood and a stream of drool falls out of his mouth. Anakin notices and wipes it off.
So I guess my sister turned out to be right after all. I thought I was just being tricked by my ex, but I guess I should have listened to her. I'm glad he's going to die.
Holy shit!
Anakin smiles and nods.
Let's get out of here.
Jessica looks at Anakin with compassion in her eyes.
You better keep me from dying, girl.
I will stay here with Chewie and watch my ex die slowly. Chewbacca, will you please take 3PO to be repaired?
I will return more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Jessica winks and wipes the blood and drool from Anakin's hand. Jar Jar Jedi watches Anakin jump on Jar Jar Jedi watches Jessica jump on Anakin's back, and he carries her to the remaining escape pod.
Oh, dang.
Maybe you're not so bad after all.
Anakin laughs and looks into Jessica's eyes.
I have a feeling I'm about to get even more than I've already gotten.
Oh, Lord!
I'm coming with you.
I regret.
Jar Jar Jedi lets out a final breath. Rose laughs.
Oh my lord!
Incredible. Oh yeah, that's the end of that scene.
Okay, I have a question. Is Jar Jar Jedi Rose's ex?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That does seem to be
I have the worst taste in men.
Oh my god, this is the best ever. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's incredible. Okay. Right. Let's power through. This is pretty amazing. Thanks for reading some of these, some of the chat, the comments.
Yes.
We
I'm
got
seeing
comments.
some love for a lot of things. How good is the artwork? The storyboards.
Are you kidding me?
So good.
Top notch.
Oh my god, incredible.
There's some
Okay.
good stuff in here.
Rose people laughing was the best.
Jared!
It helped.
Yeah. It just keeps going, man.
Oh, that's great.
This has been
Oh,
so
jeez.
I do think Jessica is a treasure.
Yes.
I'm a Jessica.
I am a cute.
I'm a Jessica and Anakin shipper. I like them together now.
Jessica,
yeah.
baby.
Jessica.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Wait. We missed
one
this
more?
one earlier. Finn Skywalker turns.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Incest!
Yeah.
Oh, we got a few more
Hashtag
super chat.
Finn.
It's canon, guys.
Oh my god. Oh,
That's
Jesus Christ. This is
Is it
so
Sith
funny.
Bikini Pirate or Sith Pirate?
Incredible.
Hey, Sam.
Oh
LMAO.
god. All right,
Okay.
where are we up to? Are we up to scene 14?
14.
Yeah.
Scene 14. Exterior, space. Multiple space vehicles containing Anakin, Jessica, Nick Cormier, Phasma, Finn, Ahsoka, the Headmaster, and Ord Drakkar all hurtle through space towards a Final Order Star Destroyer that is hiding in a nearby asteroid belt. In the distance, a lone TIE fighter drifts silently on the same trajectory, engines cold. Inside the TIE fighter, Poe Dameron tinkers with R2's busted innards. Interior, Star Destroyer docking bay. Phasma exits her escape pod as the pod containing the Headmaster and Ord Drakkar docks.
My lord, sensors indicate 2 ships are near in the docking bays.
Shoot them down! Shoot them down!
At once, sir.
Phasma waves her hand in the air. Troopers and officers hasten into action.
We must get you to your chambers at once, sir.
Phasma and Ord Drakkar march the Headmaster out of the docking bay, leaving a junior and commanding officer of the Final Order to enact the orders.
Sir, our lasers are not hitting the ships, sir.
Why not? Give me intel.
I cannot explain it to you.
That's that. Interior, cargo ship, approaching the Star Destroyer docking bay.
How are you stopping those lasers?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
No, you're fine.
Ah.
Kicked out the wrong person.
Yep. Okay.
Trust in the Force, Finn. We're about to dock.
Once we're inside, we need to find Phasma and whoever's pulling her strings.
Then get to Captain Phasma.
Finn and Ahsoka dash out of the cargo hold into the Star Destroyer, blaster fire raining on them. Finn flips open a control panel as Ahsoka closes the nearby blast doors. Sorry, the nearby blast door's door. They both hear a clap. After a moment, they hear the noise click off. Both look at each other with big wide eyes.
What just happened?
Finn is overjoyed.
I told you, I wasn't just messing with you.
They both look up again and see 2 TIE fighters descending from the ceiling and readying their weapons.
Prepare to fire!
Finn!
Finn and Ahsoka are standing side by side in the cargo hold of the ship, hands on each other's shoulders. The junior and commanding Final Order officers struggle to make sense of the situation.
What is the situation here?
Inside, no occupants are frantically firing the 2 TIE fighters.
No, not this again.
Ahsoka and Finn look at each other.
Those are our enemies. They are part of the Final Order.
No, they're not all our enemies.
No, you can't be. You're supposed to be on my side.
Yes, I am. You're AHSOKA Tano. We're here to do what is right.
He pulls Ahsoka in and hugs her. Finn pats Ahsoka on the back, who still has her eyes focused on the TIE fighters.
Just breathe, Ahsoka. You're still trusting of me, right?
Yes.
Finn hits a button, and the TIE fighters begin firing on the launch tubes and docking bay, killing every Final Order foe in sight. Finn and Ahsoka run for the nearest door.
Come on. We need to figure out a way to make sure they don't see us.
We don't have time.
Just close your eyes and take a breath, then keep breathing.
I will try.
A faint but visible smile crosses her face.
I'll try.
She closes her eyes and breathes deeply.
What do we do now?
We wait for Ahsoka.
Right here.
She breaks away from Finn, turning towards the door and starts walking towards it.
Wait, Ahsoka!
She leaps towards Ahsoka. He leaps towards Ahsoka. The door breaks and they both disappear into the ship's bowels. Interior, Star Destroyer, Docking Bay 2. A battalion of Final Order troopers are stuck behind a closed blast door. A stormtrooper commander and Officer Roger stand front of the line.
They're all gone on the other side. No more troopers. There are just some droids remaining.
Oh, hi. Excuse me. I think I see the problem.
What is it, Roger?
They're all dead, sir.
I understand. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
They both turn around to see another vessel landing. The door opens to reveal Anakin, Jessica, and Nick Cormier.
Oh.
Interior, Star Destroyer security room, night. Finn and Ahsoka finally reach the command center, where Phasma is waiting. They realize that Phasma is wearing a big monitor so that she can see what is going on inside the ship. Finn is standing behind a control panel, with Ahsoka standing next to him and holding his hand.
So why is Phasma here?
For this meeting.
You must be very happy that you returned.
I am, but I'm not completely happy.
Why not?
Because in the absence of the First Order, I am alone. In the past, I've had allies to assist me. My pals, and my past help has helped keep balance between order and slavery. I've never had to worry that I wouldn't have help. The Final Order now brings me no such satisfaction.
Phasma looks at Ahsoka.
And now you have no one to help you make the new order.
You're a big part of the new order. It's why we arranged this meeting.
Okay.
The Final Order will become a much different place than the New Republic was. I don't even know what's possible now.
Phasma hits a button on the security console.
You can't just shut down all the channels of communication. Stop the transmission of information. You can't tell the rest of the galaxy to shut up and wait. You have to have a plan. You have to know what's going to happen.
To Ahsoka, it seems like you don't quite understand what it means to be the Final Order.
Ahsoka has heard enough. She gets to her feet, looks at Phasma, and smiles.
When the Republic faced the Separatists, it was a common occurrence for Jedi to go missing. But the Republic had the Jedi Council to keep an eye on things. When the Force was gone, the Council wasn't able to go on the offensive. We couldn't issue orders, and no one was watching the enemy.
Ahsoka, we can't let her shut down the comms. We can't just leave the Union to die. We have to help.
Listen to me, you two. They're fine. They're out there. They'll be fine. They will survive. Just let them do their thing, and then we'll be there.
They both turn away and continue down the corridor.
I hope she doesn't hurt anyone.
She doesn't have to. She's just showing everyone how far the final order has fallen.
She hit the blue button!
I did what I was ordered to do. I did it well. If the Union were to fail, there would be peace. If the Union were to succeed, there would be war. I did my job, and now I must do it again. The final order is no longer matter days.
There's something I just don't understand. You say...
That's a lot.
You said the final order is no longer your place, but you're still here. Where is your place?
Okay. What I've learned is that hope has a time limit. When I first entered the final order, I was filled with dreams of peace. You may not know it, but the final order was just beginning. The final order was beginning to collapse. This has not been my dream. The same dream you had a long time ago. The final order was just a new meaning of achieving these dreams. But the new empire has proven far stronger than anyone could have imagined. Now I've done my duty. I must go forward alone. And you must find the one hope we've all been waiting for. Anakin Skywalker.
She turns towards the door.
I won't let you leave here alive.
No, you cannot. You cannot win.
I don't want to.
If you were to do that, then the war would begin right now. I was told that I should not let this happen. You should have not been saved.
Don't!
Finn shoots Phasma through the neck.
Yeah.
She collapses to the ground and is finally dead. The room is swarmed by Final Order troopers, and Finn is surrounded. Ahsoka disappears, leaving Finn alone to his fate. End of part 1.
Woo! Look at that!
Great job, guys. Hey, Claire, your Ahsoka is on.
Oh my god, that Ahsoka is.
Yeah, that room is blowing up with your Ahsoka. Your Chewbacca.
Not so much.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry.
So I'm sitting... That's okay, because I have done nothing but watch Clone Wars for hours and hours and hours on end in the past week.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, is Ashley here? What the hell is happening?
Let me just twirl my head tails over here.
Great job.
Thank you.
This is so much fun, guys.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
That was great. And, oh yeah, no, just great.
That fan,
Oh my God.
first order regulation.
Yes, it is. I was like, I don't have any hats or props. Wait, no, I do.
all I had was this
We're
hoodie.
back.
I was like, I need to let them know who I am.
So good. And Jessica? Wow.
Yes, just
Blown away.
A revelation.
We never quite worked out why the AI decided that like Phasma was the character to do all the speeches.
Oh my
Like,
god.
no one has as much dialogue. Like no
I
one
was
has that
like-
much
I was
like
just
solid dialogue.
The bottle and the mask.
Ah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam.
Also, why does the AI just make Finn the most confused person on the planet?
I
just don't even know what's going
All
on.
of us.
It
He's
totally
like looking
works
at Ahsoka
because
and
so
says,
am I.
"Where is Ahsoka? We must wait
Like,
for her."
I'm right here. I'm talking to you, man.
We need to get to you, Ahsoka. We need to get to you.
Oh, God.
Genius.
Oh, so funny.
I still can't get over Fincest from earlier.
God.
I'm your brother.
Also, C-3PO is a star.
Yeah, the AI loves
The
3PO.
AI loves the artificial intelligence character in the script.
Yeah.
Let him shine.
I love that it writes that he smiles, and I really want to see what 3PO smiles like.
I want to see him eat a gingerbread. That's what I really want to see.
Yeah.
And the toast function.
Because we only fed it. We fed the AI the 9 scripts, so we don't know where it's got gingerbread from. We don't know where it's looked at Star Wars and been like,
I need a Funko Pop of every character from this script.
Yeah.
Especially like 3PO with gingerbread, space gingerbread. Yes. right now.
There were some good like double entendre
Oh, no.
things going on. All of the backpack hop jumping or
a lot of climbing on
unburdening
people.
I really hope that somehow Jar Jar Jedi does not return. I'm struggling to find that voice, and it just
I
didn't
loved
come.
it. Loved every second of your Jar Jar. Kidding me? It was great.
I love the Nick Cormier.
Oh my
villain.
god!
Oh yeah. Apparently Archie is dead.
Oh yeah. Can we talk about BB-8? Can we talk about BB-8 and his terrible accident?
Yeah, again, don't know where that came from.
I
This
feel like
idea
that's
that,
gonna
like,
fall.
I don't think we ever find out what happened to BB-8.
That one
There's
hurt.
that one line of dialogue to say that he had a
one really hurt.
horrible accident.
No, I'm waiting for a
The
Han Solo
chat
moment.
blew up when you said BB-8 was dead. The chat was like, not my BB-8.
Yeah.
Not my BB-8. Like 8 people said, not my BB-8.
My favorite thing about the BB-8 thing dying is that immediately afterwards R2 dies in post care.
Yeah.
And then 3PO gets cut
Droid
in half.
genocide.
But that doesn't mean a droid. 3PO was in pieces and was still alive.
All the trees fell on BB-8.
No!
Oh no.
Okay, so Matt, do you want to do you have an image to put up for the next stream for the next AI? I think Matt's stuck actually in just this wonderful smiling face.
Well, this is a good smile.
Thanks, Matt. So I don't know if we've got the cover photo for the next thing that we're getting the AI to do, but once Matt's rictus grin breaks from that picture, we can put it up, I think. Or maybe I could do it. No, I'm not going to try and do that. That'll just end in tears. That's
Someone in the chat said, "Where's Babu Freak?"
We'll have to see. We'll have to see if they appear or not.
Need him to fix some droids.
Yeah, some characters.
Floyd Smith right now.
Even though we put in all the scripts, some characters just never made it through. Like I don't want to ruin anything, but yeah, there's some characters you think they'd have found their way into the story somehow. But yeah, no, apparently not.
Explode and just come back.
Jessica was a great fill-in for Babu Freak.
Yes, Jessica was incredible.
That sucks. I do a great Babu Frick.
You did great with that accent, Molly. That was awesome.
Thanks. It came and went. You know, when it wanted to.
Like all good accents.
I think everyone did the British accent with it perfectly.
The YouTube's on a delay, and Jessica with her red hair is popping up on my screen, and I'm just reliving the moment all over again. It's so great.
I was waiting for that moment because in the script it said a redheaded Jedi named Jessica who is a redhead or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, fine.
And you were like, "This is perfect for my Ariel wig."
Yeah. Duh.
It's great.
So 2 weeks or so, we're going to do part 2, and then after that, at the end of the month.
Oh my god.
We've all wanted this. We've all wanted this.
Yes.
That's it. This is it. You got to give the people what they want.
We need that.
happen. Yes.
Beautiful.
Listen, if you guys need a Lando, believe me,
I will
could,
pay you
right now.
I will pay you.
I volunteer as tribute.
I've got Han hair.
Matt's in charge of that. We swapped jobs, so Matt's in charge of that, and I'm trying to do the AI and write it. And it's interesting because it hasn't quite picked up on the idea that Chewbacca doesn't speak in complete sentences. So his first line of dialogue is so a slight spoiler, but it starts off in they're locked in prison, and Han says, "We've got to escape," and Chewbacca just turns to him and says, "You don't know shit."
That's probably what he's really saying, though.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna just leave that. We're just gonna leave it and just make it so that Chewie can speak in this one and just see what because sometimes it may growl, sometimes it doesn't, and we'll just see how it goes. It looks like Matt's completely broke. I want to know why Matt has a Pope hat
I need to know why he has a Pope hat. I was like, why?
I had some
Why
questions
would
about
he
that
Pope
one.
hat?
His headmaster was brilliant.
Yeah.
I
just like I was like, are we in church?
Yeah, I was thinking of that scene from Robin Hood Men in Tights where there's the dude who's like, "Hey, about."
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Oh no! Or marriage. Or I just imagine him going like marriage.
Marriage. Yeah, I thought of that too.
I'm back.
Hi.
God.
Turns.
Please tell us about the Pope hat.
Yeah, it's my partner's.
Whoa.
Deeper, please. We need to know more.
Or the Pope? What?
Oh God, I can't believe I got through all of that without crashing until right at the end.
Classic.
God. So yeah, I'm on my phone. Thanks for not ditching. Oh, sorry.
I was just incredibly excited about this the second I got on board.
Oh, mate, I'm. So when it started generating stuff, and I had to read it, I was like, if this doesn't make people interested in actually doing something that could be difficult and embarrassing, I don't know what would. And as it got further along, and I think even the next stream, so like part 2's stuff is, if you've read that far, is pretty nuts. Like yeah,
Warp
Dan,
Storm.
you're nodding. Like there's some
Warp
crazy
Storm.
stuff.
Oh, yeah. How many times did I end up in a warp storm?
It's like in and out. Who knows what happened there?
Like, what is a warp storm?
I feel like somebody threw Star Trek in there on accident.
Yeah, phasers came in.
Phasers.
Finray, yeah.
It is, and then it wasn't, and then it was Fincest, and then it was, I don't know.
I'm your brother. No, you're not.
Also, Finn is very affectionate in this script. He's holding Ahsoka's hand. He's trying to kiss Rey. Finn's got it. He's got it going on.
This is the AI knew that this was Finn. Like he got no love interest in his trilogy. So they're like, let's hook him up, sorta.
Hook him up.
Still no love for Poe though.
It's like, let's tune up the
Yeah.
Tinder feature from like 5 to 8 on Finn and see what happens. Yay!
Yeah.
I love when Ray tells Poe that he is indeed the best pilot.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm right here.
And then 3PO says he's the best pilot, and then
that was a bombshell revelation.
Come on.
How good is that bit of dialogue though? Like that's 100% AI wrote it. Like I didn't have to swap names or anything like that. It's like that argument over who the best pilot is. I showed it to Sean, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, we're doing this." So good. So Solo 2, that was pretty cool. That's amazing.
Nice.
It wrote Deadpool into the script, and we deleted that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Stuff. And so we got rid of that. There's no crossovers.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Like, oh,
Bummer.
Yeah. Well, we got through all of that fairly quickly. Yeah. We've got another one of these to go. That's in 2 weeks. Thereabouts. So that's, what is it? Feb 13 US?
Ish.
Ish, something like that. Yeah, around then.
The 13th. What day is it?
It's same. So it'll be a
Saturday. Right, that's right. Yeah, my birthday's the next day. Yeah, I should know that.
Oh, your birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a curse.
So for everyone that's watching, thank you. As soon as this stream ends, it's actually going to, or it should, YouTube should redirect you to the next stream, which is already scheduled, and you can hit set reminder. And yeah, I guess we'll see you all in 2 weeks.
God, I hope so. I hope there are more characters for no reason, please. Yes.
Oh, all right. Thank you, everyone. Cast, thank you. You were amazing.
Thank you.
So freaking amazing. That was so much fun.
That was a blast.
Yeah. And thanks for everybody participating in the chat. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the chat.
Hashtag Finsters. Get that going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling, people will be very confused.
Yeah.
Let's make it a thing, guys. Fencest.
Oh yeah.
We need Velo and Jessica as well.
Hashtag
Jessica, I'm all
priorities.
about.
No,
I
and
did
hey,
like
Rose
the-
and Jar Jar.
No.
Rose Jar.
There was a notion of a love triangle
Jar.
with Cormier. Nick Cormier and Jessica as well.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Nobody's ready for the Cormier.
I still say you were listening to too much Mark Thompson, sir.
It's an inspiration.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, can you please send me this photo so I can keep it forever?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, get rid of him.
Oh no.
Oh, I need the Rose one. Ha ha ha. Thank you. If you could send me those, that'd be great.
Oh, my head
Yeah, I need
hurts
to make
a lot.
3POE in the cookie my background photo.
Yeah.
Or my profile picture.
And yes,
Thank you, guys.
coming soon.
Exciting.
Please, if you need a Lando, I got you.
Okay. I'll get Matt's people to speak to your people, and we'll go from there.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everyone who joined in the chat. Thank you, obviously, to our incredible Oscar-worthy cast. And yes, we will see you in 2 weeks to finish this wonderful saga off. And yeah, there's more returning characters who you'd think would be dead. But I won't spoil anything. We'll see. See you in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
Huzzah!